Cursor rules. If you know anything about Cursor, you know it's probably one of the hottest IDEs that people are using for various projects in the software development world. The problem, though, is that sometimes you need to prompt it a little bit in order to give it context for your project. This is where cursor rules comes in. It's a little file that you place inside of the folder of your project. It's literally named .cursorrules, and in that file, you give it context. You tell it exactly the stack that you're using. You tell it the kind of coding style that you want to use, etc. You get into the minutia of exactly what your project's technical architecture looks like and how you want Cursor to, or the models that Cursor uses to generate new code. Right. I want to show you one of the projects by Patrick.js, which I've been using. It's called awesome-cursorrules. It's a repository that you can go ahead and find on GitHub, and these guys have pre-written a whole bunch of cursor rules files. So whatever project you're using, almost all the mainstream frameworks have been covered. So everything from React and the different flavors of React, or Laravel and the different stacks you can use with Laravel. So I use the Laravel tool stack on almost all my projects. So here is a pre-written tool stack Laravel cursor rules file. You can go ahead and download this and you can open it. I would do that. There you go. Now you can see what's inside there. And as you can see, it essentially prompts the model, and it just says this is a Laravel project. It's using the tool stack, Alpine, Livewire, and Tailwind. It puts an emphasis on best practices and coding style, etc. This is super useful if you're a software developer and you want to maintain a certain coding standard as well to your projects and a coding style to your projects. But also it takes away the back and forth that you have to do with cursor. Sometimes you find yourself having to, be very like almost brute force it when you ask it to perform certain tasks. And because you've created the cursor rules file, it just takes all that pain away. So I recommend you start using cursor rules on your projects when you use the Cursor IDE. It's a game changer.